Oh, man, that took a long time. Hey guys, it's Tarek with Cyclone FPV. And I'm doing something new called FPV After Hours, and tonight it's just going to be a real short one. But I decided since I've got work to do with Cyclone FPV, and then I've got my own work to do, right, where I can just kind of hang out and do my work. Figured, okay, well at that point, all the extra stuff that I'm doing, I'm just going to put that on this new thing called FPV After Hours, and it's just basically going to be where, you know, if we're working, I'm going to share the camera with anybody else that may want to go on after hours and do their stuff. I figured it'd be a nice little community to start developing for everybody. But let me make this clear. There's nothing fancy going on. You're going to see me doing all the crap work that I have to do. And I figure, you know, it's a way we can talk shop and see about new things, kind of discuss anything, I guess. But tonight's going to be one of those where I'm just getting the software loaded and I'm going to test it out. And I've got a lot of work to do. And my desk is a mess and everything's all crappy around here. So there may be nobody. I didn't put any announcements on this. I'm really testing the software tonight to see how it goes, and you guys can see, you know, like I said, tonight the camera's on me. If anybody wants to run an FPV after-hour session, they can let me know, and I'll hook them up on their camera, making sure everybody what they're doing. It's kind of like a more of a group thing. So, anyways, here's what I'm working on today. This sucks because I have to now replace an ESC. I've got a lot to do. Oh, I do want to show you something though. For anybody that's here right now, check this out. So here is the new, you guys saw the Quattro. This is the Quattro frame right here, right? This is the one that I smashed into the goal. And now I'm getting ready to put some new stuff on it. And here is the 5-inch version. I just got done cutting it today, tonight actually. And I'm getting ready to put some motors on this. I'm gonna see what this is like. So this is your 4-inch and your 5-inch. And then there's actually a 3-inch version sitting around here somewhere. Don't know where the hell I put it, but it's somewhere here. And if any of you guys saw my post earlier today about Flywoo and their December 18th announcement, this is what I was talking about. So yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I'm starting to lose. I don't. Well, actually, you know what? I'll just be quiet. So anyways, I'm going to do this ESC here, and there is really nothing going on this feed except just some work in my sloppy desk that's going on over here. But it's just going to be one of these feeds where I'm going to test the software tonight. Hey, what's up, Sean and Julio? How you doing? Hey, Julio, you saw that, huh? That 5-inch one? That's legit, right? Yeah, I'm really excited about that. That's going to be pretty neat. It's thick. It's a 5-inch. It's a 5mm frame, 6mm spreads out here, but everything else is identical. So the centerpiece is identical. It's the exact same length. So the idea is if you have a 4-inch version or a 3-inch version, they're all the same. The only difference is that the arms get extended, and so you can use your same equipment without having to worry about anything. So it makes it real easy. Right now, my own personal one is messed up, and me and Julio Rodriguez were supposed to be flying a couple days ago, and my stuff didn't work. And what ended up happening, as weird as it is, what ended up happening was that it fried one of my motors. Check this out. I'm going to take this off so you guys can see what happened here. What's up, Raphael? How you doing? Let me show you guys what's going on here. Let me check out this. So, anyways, like I said, guys, this is a FPV after hours kind of feed, and anybody who's got a camera who wants to do a feed can join the FPV after hours, and you can do your own stuff. I'm just going to do something that's not really. It's kind of Cyclone FPV in that sense that it's running on our stuff, but it's really not anything like official, I guess, or it's just going to be more of a, hey, we're in the shop just working on stuff. Look at this motor. Look at this crap right here. So this motor was brand new, and whatever happened, well, it was brand new. I mean, it had been floated a few times, but whatever happened, and I've never seen this happen before, okay? But whatever happened caused the ESC, the minute it was plugged in and tried to arm, this motor smoked instantly, okay? Now, the funny part is that I use a AC to DC converter over here. So this was actually given to Julio Rodriguez to try to take with him on a trip. And we had just flown it. I had just flown it, but I think I had wrecked. And so something must have happened. When he plugged it in, that motor went from nice to smoked, all black coils. So he brought it back here. I'm like, man, there's no way. I plugged it in, and my AC to DC converter would trip when I would try to spin motor 4. All right? And so the reason it burned out on him and I didn't see it is because I have protection on my AC to DC, and I use a smoke stopper as well. and when it reaches a certain amp point, it stops pulling. Well, when you put it in a LiPo, it doesn't. And so it just kept pulling until it fried it. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. But here's a new one. And I'm going to try to replace this and see if we can get this thing to work properly. All right, so that's what I'm going to be working on tonight. And if you guys want to stick around, you're more than welcome to. I'm just going to let this video keep running until I get so darn tired that I can't see straight. And then I'm out. All right. Oh, but you'll see that. I don't know if you saw the intro. Check out this intro. I thought it was pretty neat. Where is it? So this is neat. Watch this. Watch. Look at that. You see that? Forget about it. Yeah, that's old school. That's old school funny saying, right? Except that I put FAA instead. Figured some people might see it. I don't know. I guess I was tired. I came up with something I thought was witty, but that's how bad it is right now. All right, so I'm going to figure out. I have my old ESC, which is over here. I got my new one here. So let's see what happens. Main thing is to make sure it is the ESC and nothing else. I did replace the cable here, the ribbon, and it did not improve it at all. So let's see what we got here. I thought about turning this around this way, and I still might do that because I realize how close it is to the DJI unit. So maybe that could have caused a problem, maybe it touched it, I don't know. So let's see, if I do shift that around, I'll have to program the flight controller for that. And I've got my, this will be good, actually this is going to be a good idea. So I'm going to place this here, see if I can get this to start working. This one will go here. Just like that. Change the camera. Get rid of the DJI camera? Is that what you're saying? Oh, what's wrong with my DJI camera? You don't like it? I like it. I'm going to see what you respond with. See if you were referring to that as to what could have caused my motor problem. I have no idea. So I'll have to wait to see what you say. Oh, man. I see what you're saying. My bad. God darn it, bro. Woo. That was bad. Sorry. My apologies. What the hell are we talking about? Got it. Thank you. Not bad. Yes. God bless Texas, Dex. 100% right, brother. Amen. Can't believe it. Hey, look, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It has been a long and stressful weekend. And now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to test out this new feed for FPV after hours. And like I said, it's going to be one of these that just runs. It'll run when we're doing something. And if you want to tune in, you can. And if you don't blame you. Sometimes it might not be worth it. But it's just going to be fun. And it's going to be able to be shared. So like I said, if you got a feed and you want to put it on there, go right ahead. Let me know and I'll hook you up. Just want to get more people to share their stuff. Oh, I don't want to solder this crap right now. It's all a big wire mess, but I don't have a choice. All right. So, and the worst part is I soldered these upside down, so now I'm regretting it. Let me see if I can come over the top though. Maybe I can just be lazy on my own build. Sometimes I just feel like being lazy. I think I'm going to be lazy. Yep, lazy it is. I think they'll actually fit pretty good. So I'm just going to go over the top here and solder this way. And I'm going to go ahead and take the ESC, plug in here, and make it easier on me. And for those of you who didn't see it, there is the new version, the 5-inch version of the Quattro. So there you go. Just going to show that everywhere. And again, there's the little thing against the plywood post that I put. Thank you. Just gonna throw that out there too. All right. Let's go ahead and get this prepped up. Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, it's gonna be running for a little bit. Sorry. Why you hear so good, man? Here, I'll try to move the microphone out of the way a little bit. Maybe that'll help a little bit. But yeah, I got one running in the background. I have a bunch of them sitting here, but you know what? I could probably pause it. I'm printing something kind of cool actually, so I'd like to not pause it, but if I need to, I will. If it's that loud, I understand. I'm trying to figure out. Anyways, I'm gonna try to print something kind of cool, and try to do something different for that 5-inch frame. But listen, Julio, if it's loud, tell me. I mean, like, I know you can hear it. I don't think I can shift the audio, but let me see if I can. Hold on a second. Let me see. Let me see if I can shift the audio here. What the hell am I doing? Let me see. Hold on. I see. Well, that's pretty neat. No, it's good. Just oh, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Hey, Eduardo, how are you? Yeah, I did something neat. So I've decided to start enclosing carbon fiber around TPU, and this came out pretty neat. I did a print today. I'm gonna post a video later, but I actually printed. You fixed your R9 module. Good job, Eduardo. That's good, buddy. Anyways, I started printing. I think I can get it on my phone actually and show you guys the picture, but it's going to be uploading here. I did the video on it. But anyways, I printed around and inserted carbon fiber during the printing process and ended up enclosing it inside. And it actually made a very cool, I think it's the first time. I've never seen anybody else do it. Let me see if I can get my phone and show you a picture. So I can find my damn phone. Here it is. Let me show you guys. This is kind of neat, actually. This stupid thing, I cannot get this to work properly. Let me see if I can show you. Well, here's a video of it. I guess this is the best way I can do it for now. But if you look at that, you can see that right there. This sucks, right? So inside that, and if I go to the picture before, the video before, watch what you'll see. Right in there is a carbon fiber top plate printing, like it's sitting inside the print. And the print keeps going around it, right? So it's going to print. It takes a little while. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Right, so you can see it printing, and that's a 2mm carbon fiber plate that's inside that TPU. And then if I go a little bit farther, now you can see it's getting covered here, right? And then this is the final on it where it ends up getting covered entirely. And so it ends up looking real cool because you get the TPU look, right? And you get, it's pretty neat actually, because you end up with this TPU protection around your carbon fiber piece, but you still get the color of the TPU. So anyways, that's what we're working on right now. I'm getting ready to print I'm going to try it, an outer frame, an outer rubber perimeter frame, or TPU frame for this, a shield for it. It'll go all the way around, and then, but it'll have adhesive on it, and then that way, this, you make it be for those who do it. Hey, listen, I print, all you got to do is send me the file that you want printed, man. I've got 20 machines here, and they'll print TPU around the clock, so you just got to let me know what you need, and I'll get you taken care of. But trying to do some new stuff, you know, everybody does the same crap. Every day I see the same stuff. So we're trying to just do a few new things. I did see that somebody thought, I did see some video online, somebody mentioned the Quattro, and then they thought, well, with the TPU top, it would be very strong. Well, that's not true exactly. But, you know, the way that frame is designed, there's absolutely nothing coming from the top plate at all. It's just there. just because it has to be there. But there's nothing coming from it in terms of some sort of support or any kind of need to keep the frame together. Everything is held in the design of the frame. Yeah, I thought, hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm you know, it's, the way I look at it is, you know, if you can, I mean, there's nothing you can do without somebody else coming in right behind you and doing it also, but at least, you know, I'm constantly trying to do something different. And I think the TPU, the carbon fiber insert into the TPU was pretty cool. I know I took a picture of it and I posted it online, but I'll send you the video and you guys can see it. It's really neat. I was really excited about it. This one, this is the Diablo. This is the Diablo XL, I believe. That's the one that this is the one that I fly. I was flying, and then it just went up in smoke. So I'm not sure what happened to the ESC, but we're gonna find out. And then I did take, oh, that's another thing I can show you. Hold on. I did have a new small quad. I know you guys saw the 85, and so I made it without HD. Let me find it. I put it somewhere here because I flew that as well, and that sucker was awesome. That's right here. All right, so here's the 85. You remember I did the 85 with the Caddx, and so I did another one, and this is with just analog. It's tiny. I mean, this thing was really, really tiny, right? And I was really happy with this one, and it flew really well. Eduardo, for long range, I mean, I don't know. I have a long range set of frames that can definitely hook you up, but it really just depends. I mean, you're gonna be wanting to run a larger prop, low KV setup, and so a 7-inch frame. I think Julio Rodriguez got the Genesis, and he's been flying really good with that. He's been getting some good times on that one. This one here, the Diablo, this is another one that runs 7-inch and larger. And then I'm gonna give you guys a quick glimpse of one that you'll be seeing from me soon. Now that people are starting to accept my out-of-the-box ideas, let me show you something. It's gonna be a real quick glimpse, so ready? It's gonna be quick. Ready? Here, I'm gonna do it this way because it's gonna be that quick. Ready? I don't want to debut it yet, but it's cool. It's a one of a kind. It's not been done before, I can promise you that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Done. That's it. All right. So that is a super light long range. Okay. I mean, it's the lightest, probably the lightest frame. I know it's the lightest. Not fly a 9-inch prop, by the way. Lightest 9-inch prop. I think it weighed like 35 grams, and it was a beast. But again, I mean, you know, it's when I come out with something like that, usually there's a lot of pushback because it's new, it's different. So I've kind of held off on a few things, but I'm going to bring this one out in a couple weeks. You guys will see that one. It's awesome. Like game changers. They're all game changers. They're just fun, man. You know, it's like when you make your own frames and you can get to play a little bit and really come up with some cool things. The difference is the reason, and people ask me like, well, how come, you know, if it's that awesome, how come nobody else is making it? I'm like, well, because nobody's sitting there watching the cuts happen. They're putting it on a machine. You can't build these frames like that. These frames have to have your attention as they're being cut. They require input during the cut. It's kind of like printing and inserting carbon fiber. Well, you could always print TPU and insert. You could always try it, but you know you have to sit there. So it's not necessarily worth it for most people. It's definitely not cost effective if you're just trying to mass produce, but it sure as hell is rewarding if you're trying to come up with something and impress, you know, and change things up a little bit. So that's why. But yeah, it's pretty neat. That'd be definitely pretty neat. So yeah, 35, I think it was 35 grams, it may have been 40 grams, I don't know, 35, 40 gram, 9-inch. And that had an enclosed, fully enclosed DJI HD unit in it, by the way, that you just saw. So that was all, that entire enclosure, the arms are built around the DJI unit. It's just pretty cool. I was really excited about it. All right, enough about that. Let's see if we can get this to fly at some point. All right, so we've got these done. Now let's see if we can get the front ones done. Here's my cap, so I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to run these wires around for now, because I don't even know if this is going to work yet. Man, that print's coming out sweet. I'm excited. I hope it's gonna work. It's a 2-hour print with no telling if it's gonna happen or not yet, but I think it has a chance. All right, let's run this underneath. Let's run the camera wire underneath this time, because there's nothing else going on under here. This way we can keep it all underneath. Yep, there you go. Okay. No. All right, one more, and then we can see if this thing's going to catch on fire. Let's hope it doesn't. Oh, I can't tell. I need better eyes. Put on my Mr. Magoo's. Good. We'll see here in a second. Alright, so now if that happens to stay and doesn't go all over the place, we should be good at least for testing. So now I need to get the wires out of the way so I can put this XT16 on here. So over the ground. Alright. Now let's see. That's what we're going to do like that. This one in, down. All right. Okay, now I gotta find the rest of the screws and we will be good to go. Let me see what I used here. Let's see if this is the same length. I think that is. So I'm gonna try that. All right. Yeah. Let's see if this can fit, which it does. All right. Now I've got to make this fit. Damn it. Fit already. Oh yeah, that'll fit. Perfect. Okay. So we will. Gonna fit like this actually. That should be just fine. Yes, that goes there. This goes to the buzzer, so we will leave the DJI cable running underneath for right now. So let's do that. Pull it forward as much as we can. Put our ribbon in. All right. Now, for those of you that are wondering why my stuff is so messy, it's because we are doing a test. I'm not going to make this immaculate when I'm just trying to make sure that the system is functioning. The rest of it can be handled once the test is complete. Ooh, that didn't sound good. I don't know if I just snapped something or what, but that didn't sound good. Darn it, I'm not having the best of luck today. No, that actually looks perfect now. Anyway, let's tighten this down a bit. Okay, throw that out. Try that. That is going to make its way over to the XT or to the LiPo pad. That's all good. Pretty close to plugging this thing in, but I still need to get this over to the LiPo pad. This one here, this one right here. Now that I move the LiPo pad to the other side, I need to get longer wire. So 1 second. Okay. Actually, I don't want to do that. Let me just remove this wire. I'll put a new one on. Nope, something's not adding up. I don't know why, but we're about to find out. We had a 5-volt to here. We had a red wire. It was here. Oh, tell you what, we're gonna do a continuity test and we're gonna see if this thing catches on fire. So, hold on 1 second. So far so good. Moment of truth. Wonderfully dirty desk here, so if anything to go wrong, at least there's enough flammable stuff here to make sure it's permanent damage. Oh gosh, here we go. Put some of these tools away so I don't lose all my equipment. Let's see what the hell we got now. Ah, oof, there it goes. All right, so far so good. Now let's get our beta flight up and see if we can get the motors to spin. So all the motors are going to be screwed up now, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see all these comments, sorry. Guys, I don't know, it wasn't even scrolling, my apologies. Alright, so that's I didn't see any of them. Let me see. So far so good. Yes, so far so good. Man, I missed everybody's talking. I was like, oh, that's very quiet. I'll buy you a beer. Gee, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, guys. I missed all the comments here. Holy crap. I really apologize. But thank you very much. And thank you, John, as well. Thanks, everybody. I do appreciate you. I'm very sorry that I didn't see it scrolling. I was like, man, everybody's kind of quiet. But now I realized that it's because I'm an idiot and didn't have my stuff working. All right. So, yeah, we have the air unit cooking a little bit. That's good. We got our finder on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see the beta flight and we can see what the motors are going to do. We're going to have to resource them out anyway, so let me put that up here and we can do it like that. Let's connect. Now I definitely can't see any comments because I'm looking at the computer with you here. So let's just go to motors and let's see what we have because I just want to make sure I'm not going to fry anything. Okay, motor 1 is where, so we're going to write this down real quick so that we can do a resource mapping. Give me a piece of paper. Okay, here we go. So we're going to say when I spin 1 equals 4, 2 equals 3, 3 equals 2, and 4 equals 1, but let's make sure it spins. Alright, so we finally have our motors back. Nothing wrong there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and do a resource mapping here real quickly. Let's go to our CLI. And let's do a resource. Hit enter. Find my 4 motors. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Copy. Put a notepad. There we go. Okay, paste. Okay, so we said 1 equals 4. 2, 3 equals 2, 2 equals 3, and 4 equals 1. There. Perfect. It's just what do, copy, paste, hit enter, save, and hopefully we should be up and running here. Wonderful. So let's connect. Let's go to motors. Now I'm going to spin motor 1. This better be this one. Yep. Motor 2 should be here. Yeah, it's spinning the wrong way though. Motor 3 should be here. Yep, spinning the wrong way. And motor 4 spinning the correct way. Okay, so we are perfect on that. So let's disconnect. Head on over to our BL Heli. And this thing should be ready to go. So let's go ahead and connect. Finally got one drone I can fly. Now I just have to find the time. Okay, so what we're going to do now, oh, this needs to be flashed. That's right. So, oh, wonderful. It never ends. Hold on. Let's go cancel. I'll go ESC flash, and then flash selected, and then we'll click yes. And at the same time, guys, now I'll put your things. Yeah, you gotta map quickly, right? I mean, like, hey, I see you guys here, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, you gotta map quickly, man. I don't get all that. It's much quicker that way. All right, let's get back to this and see how we're doing in BL Heli real quick. Where am I at? Right here. All right. And while that's doing that, yeah, so this is the 85 that we did. I changed it up a little bit, and it is not analog. I mean, it's analog for this one. So if anybody wants to fly analog, this is a great option. I was testing a few things out. That's why it looks like it does right now. But it flew really well. I was really happy with that. This is the Quattro that I smashed into the goalpost, if you all saw that video. I've buffed out the yellow paint that was stuck right here, and I'm getting ready to put this back together. I was just taking it apart because I'm going to do it with a Vista now, because one of my customers wants to see what it looks like slammed. So we're going to make a very slammed one. It's going to be very low profile. And then this is the 5-inch version of that now, which I just did today. So I'm going to build this up, and you guys will see the new 5-inch version of this one. All right, so they're like, you know. And then this is the, I just want Flywood to come out with theirs. I'm so sick of it. I just want them to come out with theirs. That's all. I'll just do that. All right, let's see where else we're at. We got Beta Flight come up here. We got our BL Heli here. We're almost done. And then we're going to reverse motors 2 and 3, and this sucker should be ready to go. And then, let's see, what will I do? I've got to take apart a QX7. I've got to open it up. All right, let's see where we're at. Here we are. Good, good, good. Okay. Easy setup. I'm not doing thermal calibration. I will bring these down. All right, that's going to do it for that. Once those are done, we can now disconnect. Oh, no, wait, I can't. Damn it, forgot to do the reversing. Hold on, my bad. So let's read the setup again. Reverse motors 2 and 3. Now I can disconnect. Now power down. Connect, make sure everything's working. Motors, looks good. Rotor 1. Okay, motor 2, perfect. Motor 3, perfect. Motor 4, perfect. Perfect. Alright. Make sure our ports are set up, everything else is set up right. Okay, so disconnect. I finally have a drone to fly. So let's get this ready, and we can go back here. There we go. Alright, so now that's done. Let's go ahead and cover it up. Put the case, put the top back on, that is. Oh wait, I gotta get this beeper to not make a sound. There we go. Okay. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Let's see how much time. That print's going to almost be done, man. I can't wait to see if that fits. That's going to be so cool. All right. So there's our burn motor again, guys, just to point that out to you. It's it's something new that I didn't think about before. When I will have to tell, like, for example, if, you know, when we're doing a curriculum for a school and those kids are going to plug in their batteries, you know, and something my buddy even, when Julio Rodriguez was here a couple days ago, and he was doing something, he did a continuity test, and I didn't even, it's funny, it's things like this I didn't even think about, because, you know, you do things all the time, you don't realize that there are some steps that, you know, you automatically calculate when you're doing it, but you forget that some people don't know it yet. So one of the things he did that I thought was really, it taught me a little lesson here that I need to make sure I tell other people, is he did a continuity test, right? And the thing is he did the continuity test like I do to the XT60, right? And everything was fine. What it doesn't do is it does not, and obviously I know it's going to sound obvious when I say it, it does not test continuity on anything that's a step down, that runs off a step down, whether it's a 9 volt or 5 volt. He bridged his pads and didn't know it, but when he did his continuity, he's like, hey, look, it passed, so it should be ready. And I was thinking the same thing, yeah, okay, man. And then I looked at it one last time, and I noticed that there was a bridge on his 5 volt to the ground, which would not have been caught with a continuity test at the LiPo. Eduardo, I'll scroll up in a second, but it would have blown his regulator had he turned it on. So, and I was like, man, I didn't even think about telling people that, is when you are doing a continuity test, you need to test any pads that you've soldered, whether they have 5 volt or 9 volt or 12 volt or what have you, or I mean LiPo. I'm just trying to find the screws here that I had. I thought I had them out, but clearly I must have been involved in some sort of cleaning here. So let me. This is absolute mayhem in here. All right. Go ahead and put this on, and we will have us one quad ready to go. I'm very excited to finally be able to fly this thing. I flew it not too long ago, and it did really well. So it should be good now. And that is the Diablo series with the 7-inch arms, the DJI setup. I like this quad a lot, really do, and I can get some good flight time out of it, so I'm pretty pumped about that. I have props here somewhere, so I'm going to put these props. Oh, it's okay. Trust me, Eduardo, you don't have to. Do not correct the way you spell my name. I promise you. When you have a name like mine, bud, you're lucky if people get the first letter right, so everything else is just gravy to me. I don't mind. Trust me, I need to redo it. I appreciate it. All right, let's get this out of the way off the bench. Get started on the next one. Now I've got a customer, real cool guy, man. Actually, I was doing a live remote with him. A remote with him, remote support session with him, and he's got a QX7. And the funniest thing, or the oddest thing about it, is that his QX7 does not, the S port on the back where the module goes is not working. So I said, you know what? I want to go ahead and take mine apart and trace the wire. All right, I guess I'm flying with 3 props. I don't know where the hell the 4th one went now. Great. It's the story of my life. 3 props and probably fly just as successful. So I have 4. Here it is. So I'm going to open that up real quick and see. I told him I would trace that for him and then give him a video on how to correct his, most likely by soldering it. But if not, since we are a Free Sky repair center, we can also do his repairs. All right, so there it is. There is the, let me see if I can zoom out so you guys can see it all. That is a Diablo. This is a 7-inch version. And like I said, I did not take the time to put everything wrapped down because I'm going to be flying this for testing. But that's it right there with the DJI setup. So I'm going to set that aside. That's one repair done. I only have like 40 to go. I also, guys, since you're watching, those of you that are watching, I have bags and bags of used items. right? Like they're testing items. So, I mean, I grab a bag here. Let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Okay. Give me a second because it's a pretty big box. So, I have a bin like this, okay? I don't know if you can see that. I guess you can't really tell what it is. Okay, so here, I'll just hold it like this. You can look at where I would be sitting. So this is a bin of quad parts. Okay, I've got like 10 of these, all right? And then I've got bags. I'm just gonna grab a handful of bags here. So I've got shelves of bags, right? And all they are is components that were open for testing, okay? And stuff, and then they're done. I can't do anything else with them because I don't need to build with them. And so what ends up happening is I end up with a ton of these, and it's time to get rid of them. So I'm going to start on the after hours videos. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm just trying to hang these back up because my wife gets mad at me if I take them down and leave them all over the damn place. Okay, so here's the deal. Everybody needs stuff, and I know times are tough right now. They're tough on all of us, myself included. And so any deals that we can get, you know, better for us. So what I decided, sorry, I'm coming back by the way. So I decided was, look, I'm going to do live testing of all the open stuff. Okay, meaning I know they work, but I know my customers want to see it work before you buy anything that's been used, and I can respect that. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing this FPV after hours, which these are going to be, you know, like little videos like this where it's just going to be about anything I'm working on, and if you guys want to tune in, you can. And I'm going to test all the stuff out, and at that point I'm going to sell it. So if you see something, if you're like, hey, you know what, I'm going to go through the motors, and I'm going to test the motors, and then I'm going to figure out a way to give everybody, you know, whoever wants them, you just got to, you have to PayPal me because I'm not going to set this all up in the shopping carts because it'll take too long. And by the way, there's the 3-inch version. So just, I know I'm kind of deviating from the topic here, but there's a 3, the 4, and the 5. So it's pretty neat. I mean, this is beast mode, but all the stuff in the center is the same size. Okay, so they all line up perfectly so that you can move your components. Yeah, like a flash sale, exactly. I mean, it's just gonna be like, hey, look, you get them, you take them, good, they're yours, whatever. You get dibs on them, whatever it is. You know, I just want to move. I've got probably 500 items, or no, maybe even 1,000 items. Eduardo, how much you charge to make me a low cost? Low cost? I really don't probably approach anything on the low cost side because that automatically puts me at a disadvantage because I don't know what low cost is to you, but I can tell you that some people low cost is free, and that sure as heck isn't happening. So give me an idea what your budget is, because you can't ask me how much it costs to make a low cost because then it has to be a low cost. So just tell me what the price range is and I'll tell you what I can do because I'm pretty sure I can meet your price range because I've got a bunch of stuff. All right, so I'm going to open up this QX7 real quick, and I'm sure this isn't going to interest many of you, but I did promise the customer I was going to do this. So here's the deal. The bottom pin, right? The bottom pin on the QX7 is what's causing problems with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to open this up. And I'm going to put these on the arms. Oh, we have one, damn it. I got another one. Hold on. Where the hell did it go? Yeah, here it is. Oh man, this print is coming out sexy. This thing's gonna look sweet. This is gonna look really sweet. All right. So let's do this. And this. And now, let's get ready for business. Of course. No, I know, not free. I was just making a joke, man. Well, look. I'd be more than happy to make you one. And I can tell you that one like the one that I did, I can quote you on something like that. It'll be good. Okay. I know you talked about stopping by here. That's not going to happen right now. Um, just not gonna. I just really don't do that right now, only because of the way the schedules are and everything going on. But I will make arrangements to reach out to you and discuss it shortly. Let me just look at this first. Okay, so here we go, guys. So here's the deal. The problem that he's got is right here, right? So here's his S port, and his S port is not feeding back. So I've got to find out. What I want to do is I want to find continuity to his S port and something else on the, where else I can connect it to. Now I'm pretty sure, and I tested this out yesterday without opening it by just using some wires, but I want to verify it now. I'm pretty sure, yeah. And then this one and that one. No, hold on. There we go. All right. So, and then this one. Okay. So what I do know is that we have our ground here. We have our S port here. So worst case scenario, I've got to trace this back up to here. But I'd like to see on his. So I'm going to remove. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. That is. Let me try this here real quick. So let's see if we can find it. And there it is. Okay, so we know, I'm just going to go through the rest of them real quick. Perfect. Okay, so what we know is that pin 4, which is the equivalent of this pin here, right? So we're going to go to pin 4. I think it's pin 4. One. Let me put my Magoo glasses back on because I still can't see a damn thing. It's right in this. All right, here goes. Okay. And there it is, okay? Not 5, not 3, not 2, not 1. So pin 4, which would be the equivalent here. So 1, 2, 3 should be here, but I'm not sure yet. Yep, that's it. Okay, so pin 4 here is going to be his S port here. So he has no connection to here. So what would have to happen is to test that pin 4 here connects to here, and at worst case, you would be able to drop a solder right here on pad number 4. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a picture of that so that you can see it. All right. Let me get my Magoos off now, get my regular glasses on, get my cell phone, and take a picture. All right. So what we want to do, let me clean this off. It's a pretty easy fix, actually. I think that's going to be a no-brainer. So what we want to do is we want to just take a picture of right here. Okay, and then take a picture right here. That. Perfect. So then what we would say is right here, that's pad number 4. You would want to solder right there unless you're getting continuity. Oops, get the hell back here. To this pad number 4 right here. And if you're getting continuity to here, but you're not getting it to here, then just take your wire and jump a wire straight to here, right on the base from here, and you'll get your module working on the back of your radio again. Great. So I'll send this to him, but that's just a cool thing I didn't know until tonight, until just now, and that's an easy fix to get this thing working again. All right. I have a feeling he's got some corrosion here or something, but it's an easy fix. I mean, I would. You've got your pad on this side actually, so just to give an idea, I'm just going to go ahead and do it just because. So I would, not that mine doesn't need it though, but might as well. If I'm going to say to do it, I might as well show you how. Let me find mine. Here we go. So take my flux pen. I'll go ahead and put flux right here on the edge. I'll come up here and I'll come up here. Assuming I don't get it here, assuming there's something wrong with the cable there. Maybe the cable's loose for all I know, but if you don't get it, then here's what I would do. I would get your wire, strip a real small amount of it, tin it. I'm gonna get my helping hands out here. Okay, just like this. One. I should have left my Moogoo's on. I still can't see a damn thing. Okay. And then what I would do, and like I said, I'm going to do it as if I'm taking it from here. And so I'm going to disconnect that. I'm going to come on this side here. Turn my radio because I'm right-handed, so I'm going to turn it like this. And where are my? Hell. One second. Technical difficulties. Can't find crap. I got it. Okay. What I do is I would do a little bit of solder. Over here. Ow. I think I got a splinter from some carbon fiber that hurt. Alright, come over here, right here, and just get a little bit of solder there so it melts quickly. Okay, now here's going to be tricky, so you have to know what you're doing here, right? But I mean, just kind of come in here gently and just put a bead of solder, like right there, if you can. I should have changed to the fine point, but that's alright. Alright, so then just take your wire. I don't think I soldered it on there. No, I didn't. Let me get a little bit more here. I would use solder paste. I just don't think many people have solder paste, so try to do it. If you can use a fine point, a fine tip iron. I didn't switch mine out before because I didn't know I was going to be doing this. But see if I can just get this to kind of hold just for a second. Just for a second, please. There. Alright, fine. Let's just change the damn thing out real quick. And be careful, guys, if you do this, don't switch it out when it's this hot. It's probably not the best idea, but I don't have much time, so. Hot. Woo! That's hot. Okay, get that back up to being hot real quick, and then we'll do this again. Okay, so I put the fine tip on here this time, and that sucker's just about to burn me, so here we go. Make sure that we got it right where we want it. Okay, there we go. I'm helping a customer whose S-port pin is not working, and I told him that if I can find him the bypass, then we're going to fix that last pin for him, show him how to bypass it from this side. So basically, there we go. So with the fine tip, okay, so now I'm going to unplug this here so that we don't have our connection, right? Because we're going to assume that it's bad there. I hope I'm going to unplug this. This sucker's in there pretty good. I'm going to regret this because I'm going to break that right off. All right, well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to unplug it then because I don't want to break it. But what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and just show you how. So then you would solder this to the back pad right there, and there you go. So you would now go from you would now go from right here, pad number 4 on this side. I don't know if I can unplug this easier. Oh yeah, I think I can. Okay, so assuming that this, let me see if I can unplug that. I hate these cables because they usually break when I try to pull them. It's going to break. All right, well, I'm not going to break my stuff, but I will tell you this is how you'll do it, is you'll find pad number 4, and you'll solder from pad number 4 to the S port on this side, where the solder is on this side, and you would bypass any bad connection here, and your module will work again. So that's how you'll do it. Hope that helps. I'm going to go ahead and take this off now. But it is a pretty easy fix. You just have to have a really fine tip soldering iron, or you could probably just cut the wire and put it there. Either way though, it does come from pad number 4. It's the equivalent to pad number 4 up here. We did the continuity on it, and that does tie up to the S port, and that will get your module running again. So there's that fix. So we will now go ahead and close this back up and save my radio the hassle of breaking, because Lord knows I don't have good luck today. All right. Something else though that I never tried it before, and I did it last night when I was helping this customer out, was I used the pins down here to update the module, and it actually worked. It worked out pretty well. The only problem is it serves no purpose because you still can't use it in the radio until you fix that one. But I didn't know it would. I'd never done it before, so it's kind of neat to try. All right, so there's that. So we're done with that job. Now let's see. We have. Oh God, we got a ton of stuff. I guess I'll just randomly grab something to see what we got. I've got a little bit longer before my wife comes and yells at me for being up late. So, and my print is almost done. I'm really excited to show you all the print, so just hang tight. I hope it works, because if it doesn't work, it can be a big waste of time, but I think it'll work. Okay, so let's put this back together and put my radio away. And then clean up the table a little bit. Darn, these suckers are a pain. Alright, last screw. Holy cow, to work out. Alright. There we go. Put my radio away, and it survives to live again. All right, let's see, how's my print going? 4 minutes. 4 minutes left, guys, and my print will be ready. Okay, so let's see. Hello, good evening. All right, let's get this cleaned up a little bit and get on to our next project, whatever that may be. I don't know. I'm just gonna randomly grab some stuff and see, because I got so much crap to do. There's really no start. Alright, this is the bad motor that burned. I think I may keep it just for the sake of showing people what a bad motor looks like, what a burned motor looks like. So yeah, why don't we do that, and I'll just put that up. Alright, I'm going to, I think what I'll do next is I'll get my Cinna one here, and I had taken out the camera to test on another quad. I'm going to put that back. That'll give me 2 quads that I can fly finally. So let's see, which camera is the broken one? One of these is broken, one of these isn't, and I have no idea which the hell, which one it is, so that's wonderful. Come on. I wonder how good my luck is right now. It's not very good. You know what? I'll just put these aside. I turn it on, but it's going to kick our feed off probably. Our feed will stop running because the frequency gets in the way. So let's look here. What do we have here? All right, so this one actually tested really well. I didn't put a VTX on it yet because it was just for testing, but this is a really cool build. No, the new shop's coming along great. As a matter of fact, I got a call from the, whoa, forgot that was powered on. I got a call from the electric company that the pole, you know, everything had to be squared away. And so they finally got it squared away, and the pole, they're installing the pole. what, next week, I guess. There was a delay on that because there was an easement issue. We had to sign and get notarized, blah, blah, blah. And the electricians are in there now actually doing everything else while the electric company's getting ready to put the pole. And we're on go. We got our new lawnmowers and stuff, our commercial lawnmowers, which I didn't know we needed in order to keep the lawn tidy. See what else. I'm getting somebody to come out and bulldoze a racetrack for motorcycles and four-wheelers. And I thought it would be really cool because after watching everybody's videos, I'm like, you know what? We'll put some people out there on some bikes. It's 9 acres, they got room. And then we're going to fly drones around them too, and that'll be pretty neat to get some good footage. So I'm excited about that. So there's some cool stuff coming along with it. All right, so let's look here real quick. And this is something that we're working on. I just need to test it one last time before I close it up and do its maiden. So let's check this out. Gotta make sure all our mappings are right. Everything is right. This is one of those where, hey, you should take your props off, but if you don't, 6 of them are going to chop you up. I make a joke, and then it'll be me that gets chopped up, so now I'm really not doing it yet. So let me just, I'm going to protect my face. All right, let's connect. And I just don't want this thing coming at me. We'll keep it like that. All right. And this is not the right way to protect yourself, but I really just want to see the motor spin for a second. And then we'll be good. So let's turn this on. Excellent. Works like a champ. So say hello to my little friend. This is going to be my little toy that we're going to kick butt with. We'll maybe challenge Flywood or something. I'm not letting it go either. Yeah, you could do RC cars all day long. That was the big thing that people asked me about. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. So we had a huge. It is mean. This sucker's going to be mean. So RC cars. There's water for. There's a huge pond, huge lake, probably, I think it's 5 acres. I wouldn't swim in it because you're going to come out glowing green. There's stuff in there I don't ever want to touch. Ooh. I thought there was like an animal outside. My print is done. Hold on, be right back. Now, if this print goes to crap, don't laugh, okay? Because it was just an idea I had, so no making fun. But if it works, this will be legit. And if it doesn't, you don't get to make fun. That's the only rule. I can't show you yet because I got to peel all this excess crap off. So hold on one second. And I hope this works. God darn, I hope this works. Okay. So, almost done. A few more seconds. Few more seconds. And then tomorrow is going to be cool because tomorrow you guys are going to see. I got my back to y'all. I know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk about it. My back to you. Okay, here goes. All right. So no, it's still. Hold on. I still got to cut some pieces off. Tomorrow's going to be cool because you know how everybody's doing the ducks and they're being printed or TPU. TPUs. I don't like TPU for a duck. Right? I like. I'll take PETG for a duck. For a duct, but not TPU. But anyways, so people are doing all that. Well, I decided to start rolling carbon fiber and G10FR4, and it's actually better. It's the best duct I've ever made because you can roll it thin, turn it, lock it in place, and you've got yourself the lightest duct, and it's that strong. All right, ready? Ta-da! There's my print. This is what I waited an hour for, right? It's cool, right? You gotta at least say it's cool. Come on. Like, even if you don't think it's cool, just lie to me and say, hey man, that's cool. I'll feel better. Okay? So I gotta wait. Somebody say it's cool, or else I'm gonna stop with the print. So I gotta see it on my screen. I want one person. I don't care who it is. Just say, "Hey man, that's cool." Make me feel better at least. Because without that, I'm gonna feel really stupid, and I don't want to feel stupid right now. All right. All right. Ta-da, ta-da. Still waiting. I know we have a 45-second delay. No, cool. You mean it's cool, Julio? Is that what you meant to say? Was it's cool? Because that's what I'm hoping to hear. All right. So let me show you all what this is. Right. This is the idea. Yes. Thank you, Tim. All right. Here's the idea. God, I hope this fits. Come on. How awesome would this bumper be if this fits perfect? Come on, you piece of shit. Fit. And there it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh. This will be perfect. So this will be, there will be adhesive here. And it'll hold it down. And it'll actually wrap in this neon green all the way around and stick to the frame and protect the entire frame. And it weighs barely anything. So this is what I was working on. Kind of gives it like this cool shadow, or I don't know what you would call it. But I really like this idea. And I'm really excited to give it a shot now. Because it's good, like I said, it's going to protect the whole frame. Right? And it's going to stretch and fit perfect right here and here. Fits along the edges. And does nothing. As far as weight, it's nothing. It's really, really nothing. Thanks, Julio. Bye. We appreciate that. So this is going to be kind of neat. Yeah, silhouette. That's it. A silhouette. So I like it because, you know, the frame's expensive. And the thing is, this is a 5mm thick unibody frame. And it's the first one I've cut like this. This is one of the strong ones. It's going to be a super strong frame. But I thought, you know, when somebody's going to spend that kind of money, they're going to want to protect it. And so I thought this would be, really cool. So that's going to be what's going to go on there. I think that's going to look really sweet, man. All right. So there's that. That's neat. That works for the print. All right. So this one we will have running tomorrow. Put that aside, and then we have to go here. This poor little quad. So this I broke. I'm very proud to say I broke the hell out of this thing by accident. I don't think I bent the motor. I didn't. But this sucks here. Whatever I did here, this design that I made is terrible. So I'm going to redo this design on the back because it sucks, especially right here. So the problem is this should have been. This doesn't hold the antenna very well. It just spins because I made a mistake on the inside there. So I've got to get a new arm because I broke the hell out of the arm, which really is a bummer. But this thing flies like a beast. It'll fly for eight minutes easily without any issues. But I lost video reception, and I gotta get in there, and so I broke it. But this is one of my really low price builds, and that was the laser frame. So it uses the F4 V6 flight controller with built-in VTX, and by HDLRC, and it uses, I believe, a 35 amp JG MCU or R Charlin 401 ESC. So I made these camera standoffs, or these camera mounts, which was perfect in TPU, but the back I didn't, and that's where my mistake is right now. So I'm gonna have to redo that too. What's up? What's up? Cheers to you, my friend. But this is a very good intro build. The quad is pretty awesome. I'll tell you this: the frame right now, if you go to Banggood and you type in DB Laser 5, just type in DB Laser 5 and see how much that frame costs me. I mean, it's ridiculous what they want for it. I think it's like $70. Now go to my site and see. It's more than half the price. I mean, less than half the price. All right, so I gotta get an arm. I don't know if I have them down here. Gosh darn it. I can't fix anything wrong with a damn arm, can I? Let me see. What does that arm look like? I got about 400 of those frames, and none of them are down here. So I guess what we'll do is set that aside. So I had it, but I don't. So I have to go get that. Anyways, I think you can find that build online. I'm redoing the site, but you might be able to find it online. But it's a heck of a build too. So this has to be redone. So I'm going to look at this real quick because this is really disappointing. Oh darn! It's a pain in the ass. I need to get rid of this too, by the way, because that's carbon fiber is going to give you splinters. We don't need any more of those. And then I may just reach in the grab bag here. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. I go to bed a little bit. Dude, that frame is sweet. That green silhouette's sweet. Alright. Get rid of this. By the way, I broke it by hitting a steel pole. Terrible. You could hear it echo forever. Nice and embarrassing. Alright, now that prop is dead too. So. Get rid of this. It's back on. Yo! Guys, remember there is a 30-second delay, so don't think I'm ignoring you if you write something. I just don't see it. There's a damn delay. Alright, let's put this back on here, and we will come back and revisit this. This needs to come off, though. That's right. That's what I was doing. See, this is one of the things I should have done better on. This is a really poor job on the antenna. And I guess I didn't think about it at the time, but now, after flying it, I realized how screwed up that was. Because it just spins. Dude, I don't have time for this. Let me just cut this damn thing. Alright. So first things first, get rid of this, redo it in TPU. And put the piece here so it doesn't spin. Fine. Or use the butterfly. I'll use the butterfly. That's easier. That way they screw down. Hey! You're always welcome. Thank you for trusting me to fix your drone. One of the few people that doesn't hate me afterwards. Just kidding. I appreciate it, though. Thank you very much for the business. I love doing what I do. I'll tell you that's the honest truth. I love doing it because it's the only way I could still, if I didn't love it, I sure as heck wouldn't do it. I love this stuff, though. So the poor guy had me on the phone yesterday with his Tyrannus, and it was screwing up the one that we just opened the QX7. He's like, I'm really sorry for taking up all your time. I'm like, right, I love doing this. So, and you know, when you do it for somebody that appreciates it, it makes it all the more worth it. All right, so let's close this back up. I'll reprint that one or revisit that tomorrow as well. So we've got a lot of things to do. Let's put these back on, and then we'll hit our next job, because I can't have you guys, I'm not gonna sit here and print. It'd be the most boring thing to do is just watch something print. What am I doing here? Why is this not? What am I doing? Oh, that's right. Because I don't have a freaking arm under there, so this thing's going all the way down. All right. Well, let's give it some slack there. And I'll just put these screws on. Grinding, baby. You know, that's an awesome term that you use because, you know, when you play like 40 hours of poker, 50 hours of poker, you hadn't slept. That's, you know, that's what we always talk about. And since there hasn't been poker, I haven't had anybody say I'm grinding, but that's awesome. That makes me smile. I like hearing the term. Yeah, it's 2:15 in the morning. I mean, it's not too bad. I try to go to bed between 3 and 4, and then I get up, you know, maybe around 7. Make the most of my days. All right. So this one we need to do an arm replacement, so we're going to do that. So let me go ahead and rubber band that on there. Then we'll come back, and I will post this drone up as far as a build. You know what? I should. Because if anybody's looking for a good intro build, I'm telling you, the build is really good. It's really solid. So let me put that aside. So that'll be another one. So that over here. So we'll come back for that one. And we're going to come back for this one here, we said. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this one just to battle flywoo. We're going to come back and put the cameras. I hope that was the broken one. Camera's on this one. All right. Oh, well, God, come on. Okay. Now, with that being said, what are we going to work on next? This one. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what this is, but apparently it's what I'm wanting. Give me a second to grab that off. Okay, here's another one. What do we got? So this is one of my frames. Okay, I'm gonna throw this prop out. Yeah, it's getting cold. That's pissing me off. Today the weather was terrible. We had power, going in and out today for a little bit. It sucked. But hey, at least they're not making us close our places, all that restaurant and bar closing jazz like everybody else. I will give that. All right. So I don't know what's wrong with this one, but this is the Leviticus, and I think something fried, but I don't remember. So let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe it's time to retire this frame. This has the Titan stack in it. Oh, and that's a smashed camera lens, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and get this one repaired. Okay. So this is running a Rush tank and a Caddx camera that has been smashed to smithereens. So let me see if I can peel that off. Here. There's our receiver running a FreeSky RXSR, I think. So let me go ahead. No, that won't be an RXSR. That'll be XM Plus. Take that out, and then let's get our Caddx out. All right, so the Caddx is toast. Smash the lens right there. Ooh, it's broken all the way. Look at that. There's just shattered glass and everything in there. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to save it. Let's just get that out. This thing took a beating. All right. Okay, so we'll throw that out. And we're going to see what the hell else is wrong with this thing, if there's anything else wrong with it at all. So let's go ahead. I am going to disconnect the Rush because it will interrupt our feed. If I don't, and now we're going to see if there's anything that catches on fire here. Nope, so far looks good. I mean, God darn, I got these quads, I don't even know they work. That'll do something. All right. So let's go ahead and get into beta flight. There we go. Let's connect. And let's reset. We go to motors. Make sure they work. 1, perfect. 2, perfect. 3, perfect. And 4, perfect. Hey, perfect. Everything works perfect. Okay, we need to do something there and here, and that's exactly what the problem is. Okay, great. So we have this working great. I'll probably end up putting one of these up for sale because I'm not going to use it. This is another test as we were developing the new frame. So let me make this one as a list that will go up. Let's see, that has the, let's see, that is, So you know what? I think I remember this. Hold on. Where the hell is that? These. Last box. Oh, but you know what? This is a new frame. This is my new Leviticus frame. That's right. I can't ever remember this stuff. So these are the new arms that I designed that are really awesome. These are really good arms. They don't look like they fit well, but these things fit so perfect that they just lock. I mean, they lock solid. So that's that. But these, I believe I made for this particular build right here. So I'm gonna check real quick because I would like to get this built properly and get it in the air as well. And this is running the Chaos. These are 2400 kV, so 2207.5, 2400 kVs. So be a good one. I'm pretty sure I cut these to fit. Right here. Yes. Perfect. So let's get this off. And we will go with the different screws. Put these ones away. These are 8mm. Let's go with a 10mm socket head. If I can find the darn thing. Yep. Nope. Yep. Where the hell? Let me see. So these are going to be like, for anybody that is interested, these will be the ones like what I'm going to sell out of all of our inventory that I need to move, you know, because we've just had a bunch of test drones that we built. So ones like these will be, let me make sure I got this right. Yep. Solid. Now put this side. That's it. That's what I needed. Now it looks like we have another drone complete and ready to go. Everything looks good there. Let's go ahead and glue down the XT60 pads just to be safe. Perfect. So So now all we need to do is add a camera, and this sucker is good to go. I need to also print another one here, so let me just get this on here. Sweet, this will be another one ready to go. Alright, so we'll do a camera on that one. Alright, let's see what's next, shall we? Holy moly. This is the Exodus edition. I remember this one. This is Julio Rodriguez. Exodus edition. Okay. So, let me see. This is a beast. I remember making this, man. I love this one. Oh, it was such a beast. Alright. But, now, it's time to gut it. And, hey, how you doing, Noel? Alright, so I'm going to gut this one. We're going to break this down completely. And this is how long? Wow. It says everything. All right. Okay, Julio and the double-sided tape and the glue is killing me. Let me see. I love this frame. I love working with G10. Unfortunately, the public wasn't really a big fan of G10, and I think that's just a what do you call it? Because it looks the material. But I prefer G10 over carbon fiber. Hey, all right. You're very welcome. Consider yourself one of the lucky ones because the mail right now has kind of gone crazy. I mean, 2-day packages are taking like 2 weeks. And if you call them, they'll tell you. That's just the way it is. Hey Julio, did you fly the other one yet? Did you get it? Everything okay? I meant to ask you. And I'm trying to make sure I differentiate Julio Torres, you, from Julio Rodriguez, and the guy who lives right near me. So, Mr. Julio Torres, did you get the package, the drone that I sent you? And if you have, did you fly it yet? And if you did, do you hate it? Do you like it? What do you think? Don't worry, you won't hurt my feelings. So, feel free to just tell me. Alright, so I'm going to break this down and gut it, guys, because I'm going to put the frame away. The Exodus was one of my favorite frames. It was a great frame to build, a real fun one to design, but unfortunately it didn't capture the attention of most people, and so I have a bunch of G10 here that I'm going to use for my own builds, but I don't think customers really care for it too much. What is this? AKK? Julio Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez. Alright. Let's break this down. You gotta fly it. Do you like it though? I mean, it's pretty cool, right? I mean, I'm sitting here like I'm putting the pressure on you. You don't have to agree. You don't have to agree. You can say it sucks. I don't care. But I love that frame. I love that frame. I'm glad you got it too. I'm glad you got it. You've been here with me since day one, brother. So if I'm gonna send it to someone, you got it. Let's see. All right. So, hey, Brandon. Yeah, after dark, after hours, after dark. Thanks, Julio. Yeah, I like it. Oh, and I know you guys were asking. Some of you asked about the raffle. The only reason I stopped them is because I had my kids, and I just didn't want to deal with it on a night where I had my boys here and I could spend time with them. I will be getting them again this week, but I'm going to post the raffles for tomorrow, and it's going to be 3D printers. So if anybody wants to try it, it'll be $1 raffle. I mean, you can buy as many raffle tickets as you want, and again, as the disclaimer says, no purchase necessary, void or prohibited, must be 18 years of age or older, and blah, 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 I don't know however they say it. But in either case, the tickets will go on sale tomorrow, and if you're interested, you can get one. Tickets are $1, and the drawing will be on Friday for a brand new 3D printer. And cool, Julio, tell your hey brother, I'll hook him up, man. Okay, I cannot get this one because there's a bunch of dirt in it. So I gotta try to get this dirt out. How about now? Yes. All right, now we should be able to take the sides off, hopefully. So if anybody needs extra equipment, this is the kind of stuff. Brandon, no, I'm actually, this one I've just done 3. Took 3 drones. I'm going through some equipment right now. Some of these will be repairs. This one's actually just going to be a parts breakdown. And these, I made an announcement earlier that starting tomorrow, the after hour FPV after hours is going to be. I'm going to go test this all. I've got hundreds of used items like tested cameras and flight controllers and issues, and they're all just going to be put up at to sell to people. Right now, I'm going through boxes of drones that I have like this and breaking them down so I can take an inventory of the items, get rid of the stuff I'm not going to keep, and we can start sending stuff to people, give them good prices on it. But there was a couple here, a couple of my drones that I had to go through, and then tomorrow I'll be doing repairs on those. I just needed to make notes of what was wrong with them. I showed some new stuff like this one here. Check this out. Yeah, that's the new 5-inch version of the Quattro, so it's called the Seco. I'll try to be more original down the road, but I'm feeling it right now with this, and that's a cool silhouette that we just did the printer for it, and this will be really neat. And then we went over a couple other things. Oh man, I hate to break this down because this is already set, but it sucks. Oh well. So if anybody needs this stuff, this is gonna be a big pile of mess. This has I think it's got, yeah, it's got the Free Sky R9 Slim, so that's on here. So this would be a pretty good deal if somebody wants long range. It's got the AKK VTX, and it's got my motors. What the hell else? I don't know. I guess I'll desolder it. I just didn't want to have to mess with it, but might as well. Let's see, 2:30. My wife hasn't come to yell at me yet. Something's wrong. I'm in trouble. I know it. Give a shout out to my kids who better be sleeping. Love y'all. Cannot wait to see y'all. So coming up soon, dogs. Coming up soon. Okay. So once we break this down, we're going to end up with 4 motors. What motors are these? These are low kV, I think. 1750 kV Chaos motors, and they are in great shape, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and all right, here we go. I'm gonna try to go inside. Doors will be locked. That'd be great. Thanks. Now you got me worried. All right, I'm gonna throw that. That. And now we can just start taking. All right, let's take this off because we need to go with the not the fine tip for solder. I'm sorry to hear about your mom, brother, and I'll send prayers. As far as getting back into it, it's all I can do right now to like this because sleeping I don't like to dream because I always have crappy dreams. So I'm like, okay, I gotta have something to distract me, and this is it. So as long as I try to stay up as long as I can, and this keeps my mind clear. So I feel you. I feel you. All right. So let's get this stuff out. And this out. There we go. All right, our soldering iron is ready to go. So let's see what we want to do. Come on, get off. There you go. Okay. Come on, there we go. All right, we got one motor and ESC coming off. Damn, double-sided tape is ridiculous. Okay, so there's that. Cut this off here. Make sure everything else is okay. Yep. All right. And we'll get a bag to put this in, and there's one motor and ESC that will be going up for sale, along with the others as soon as I pull them. AKK receiver. Let's get the camera. Okay, what else we got? Buzzer. All right. Let's do this motor next. All right, put that in that. Get this off. Get another motor. Alright, 3 out of 4 motors. And the last one. Then the flight controllers is $C. Yeah, it's $C. Alright. It's a good flight controller. Actually, I think when he did this one, I wasn't a $C dealer, and it's because I saw this that I became a $C dealer. I really like this board. I just don't get many people that ask for it. It's a very good board. Pads are very big, easy to work with for sure. Alright, let's get this off. Let's get this one off. Let's get this one off. There we go. Four motors. Then we'll put the Wi-Fi, the camera, and the AKK. and continue. Now we have a GPS. It's not the sound I want to hear usually. Well, that's why I got bulletproof glass. So that usually means there's movement on our property. And that usually gets my heart to stop at this time of night, but I can't do anything about it right now, so we always hope the glass works. Alright, so we're going to take off the GPS. Come on, there we go. There's the GPS right there. And now we're down to the flight controller. So let's first get the crap off, and then we'll clean it up and make it look good. Come on. There we go. So we'll toss that crap. Get off the soldering iron. And then get ready to go over this board real quickly, make sure all the pads are right. As a matter of fact, we'll get the heat gun. We'll get all this extra gunk melted off. This board will be just like new. Alright, now let's clean up the board, make it look presentable, shall we? First, let's get all this excess solder off the pads. Okay. Put on my good glasses so I can see. Perfect. Alright, so this board is good to go. Nope, this is right here. There we go. Last thing will be the X or the R9 Slim. How is this put on? No way. Hey, Julian, thanks. Appreciate you, man. Just breaking stuff down. I'm up late, so I figured, hey, if anybody wants to watch, they can see, ask questions, whatever, but at least it gives us a chance to hang out. All right, so what we'll do now is break this apart, save the screws, and say goodbye to one of my favorite frames that was made back in the day. You know what, I'm not going to screw it too long. But goodbye frame. Sad to see you go, but that's that. Okay, so this is the contents from that one drone. All these items will be tested starting tomorrow, and then you can start buying them, guys. So we're going to call this, okay. So let me put this aside for now. Right there. All right. Now I got a whole bunch of crap on my bench here I need to get rid of. Bunch of nastiness. But this is hopefully going to give you guys some good savings and give you the opportunity to buy some pretty cool stuff for cheap. Okay. All right, let's see what we got next. That's just a bunch of screws and crap I'll have to sort out. All right, let's see what's next on this dirty ass table. Hey, this is not good. What's up? What's up? What's up? What you up to, man? Why are you up so late? What I think I'll do is I think I'll take a break here and actually get this adhesive put on here. This is going to be legit. I cannot wait. I wonder, I got an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but this might be kind of neat. Oh, crap. Yeah, baby. Let me see. I don't think there's enough roll on here. Boy, that would be legit. 1 a.m. Shit, it was 1 a.m. 2 hours ago here. 1 a.m. I'm just getting started. Just getting dinner in. Ah, you see that, don't you? Yes, sir. It's sick. It is sick. This is one of my new creations, and I'm so excited about it. I don't know if this tape is going to be the best option. I don't think it is. I'm probably going to use a spray adhesive, but I just want to try it anyway, just to see. I've had this damn tape for like 2 years. I never have a reason to use it, so I'm just trying before I admit that I wasted my money 2 years ago. I don't think the tape will stay in the impact. That's the problem. I think it's Gotta get loose, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just gonna. My God, it takes one whole roll just to put this on. It'd be better just spray adhesive it. You know what? I think that's what I'll do. 4-inch? No. Okay, so the 4-inch is this one. Okay, it's the 5-inch. Just a new one I made today. First time on that one. But yeah, the 4-inch is legit. 4-inch is the one I did that video on. That's just absolutely legit. I mean, it took a beating, and it did it. Yeah, I don't like this tape idea. I don't know if that's going to work too well, but I'm not sure I like that. Oh, hey, I didn't even realize I came right back to the start here. All right, well, let's just see. No sense in throwing in the towel now. I just wrapped the whole thing. I don't think this is going to hold. See, it just doesn't really stick that well. This is going to be too expensive of a frame to sit there. Oh, it even looks cool with just the red packing on it, doesn't it? Let me see where I'm at with this. We'll try it. Let's just see. Sit still. Oh Lord, this is not going to be any fun. We gotta have like little Burger King hands. I mean, I got little fat fingers. My fat fingers don't do this very well, I guess. Okay, here we go. Now we got progress. Now we're cooking with grease. Oh, look at this. Use 1300. I'll stick it. Yeah, I know. I gotta make sure that. Hold on. This is gonna become a big pain in the butt. Yep, don't have time for that. Goodbye. That's why I don't use it. I haven't used it in a year. So I got another idea. Get ready. Here we go. No time like the present to make this work. Let's see. I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, I got this spray adhesive right here. I just want to try to protect the frame, the front of the frame as much as possible. We have too much crap on it. I'm not cutting through it enough. Son, come on. I have like Hercules here. He wants to give me attitude. the shit out of the ground. Just cut down here on this. This would be a better surface to cut on, I think. Too much crap in the way. Oh yeah. Cheap ass thing. Starting to regret this decision. I didn't take enough Ritalin to do this, so I'm gonna probably back out of this as well in just a minute. Too much work. Don't have enough Ritalin, don't have enough patience. So, down to plan C. Plan C is gonna be interesting. What's gonna be plan C? Let me think. I say we just go for it. Hope for the best. Dead mass blue tape. Go this way. I know, that's what I was gonna do, but I don't have a brush. That's the problem. Trust me, I've been sitting here going, okay, do I have anything I can brush this on? And I don't. That's what sucks. So I'm sitting here right now trying to come up with any way to do this. This is the old sandblasting days. You know, when you do the car etching, the window etchings, you tape up your pattern. I don't know if any of y'all ever did that. Tape up your patterns, and then you just spray the sand against the glass to put somebody's name in their window or something that they wanted. So now that's what's reminding me. I'm having flashbacks to 1993 when everybody's putting subwoofers in their car. This tape's easier to work with, so I think this will be easy. I think we'll be good here. Although something's bound to go wrong. It's freaking 3 in the morning. Something's bound to go wrong at 3 in the morning. Oh yeah, man, when I lived in California, I think they offered that class back in the day when I lived in Apple Valley. Old Apple Valley, California. I should get a better razor blade. That's what I should do. This is stupid. All right. Hey, I got subs in my car, man. I love that stuff. Back in the day, I had a stereo shop. That's why I didn't know about all that. I used to have a car stereo shop. Boy, let me tell you, that was great back in the day. Those are some fun times. My neighbors hated me, but everybody else was cool. Alright, tell you what, I'm just going to wing it from this point, so wish me luck, I'll be right back. Here goes nothing. Get this all over my hands and everything else. Now here we go. Wish me luck. I just don't know if that spray adhesive is going to hold well. I'll give it some time, but I don't think it's gripping like I want it to on the 3D print. It's gripping onto the frame with no problem, but not onto the 3D print. The 3D print is still, I'm going to need something a little bit better than that. Or else I'm just trying to see if maybe I needed to let it sit, but I want it to hold pretty well. Well, it'll protect the frame, that's for sure. Give it a neat look, you know. Cool green silhouette, but it's not, I don't think it's holding, it's not adhering to the thing here. Let me, just for giggles, I want to try this just because I want to see if this holds better. Let me just see what happens. So I can get an idea of how the best way would be. Oh, that holds. That's beast right there. That holds like a beast. Okay. So, and then that's easy to clean. That's the best part. All right. So let's make this a quick adjustment in the areas where it's loose. I'll come down here. Yeah, crazy glue do awesome. All right, let me just come down here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it real quickly, and we're going to see what happens. Because this stuff will spread and then just roll right off with what I need. So let's just try that for now. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, that's 10 times better. That's much easier to manage and clean. Yep. I like that. Cool part is once you do it, you can go over with the heat gun and move it any way you want, and it'll just make it all melt in perfectly. All right, time to clean it up. But I think that's going to come out looking nice. I like that idea a lot. Plus, yeah, for sure. This is going to be nice. So, really happy with that. Hi, thank you. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. I mean, I just cut this one today for a customer that wanted that Quattro in a 5-inch version. So he'll be getting this, and green is his color, which gave me the idea to do this one. Yeah, it looks neat. I mean, that's going to be really neat. It's unique, and it'll definitely take a beating, and that'll at least be, it's like little bumpers. So there you go. Not bad indeed. Not bad. I'm happy. I got to clean up the glue a little bit and clean up the TPU, but other than that, this came out very nice. No complaints from me on this one. And it was a first time deal, so never tried to do the little bumpers all the way around before. And I think this is going to be something that we are able to do on quite a few more things. All right, so we'll let that chill out and dry. And this will be the project for tomorrow. Whoops, I don't know what just happened. That'll be the project for tomorrow. Where'd my mouse go? Here it is. There it is. Sector 5V3 3D printed parts in black. I think so. Pretty sure I do. Just let me know what you need. If I don't, I'll print them for you here. I mean, it'll be easy since we've got all the printers up and running, so just let me know. I got a ton of TPU now too, so anything you need. Yeah, just let me know what you need. So, these will be our 2 new projects to work on. That's going to be beast mode right there, though. On the bottom of what? That? Is that the same? On the bottom. I don't know what the bottom is you're talking about. On the bottom of this frame? No. So. Okay, well, let me know. I'll get you taken care of. Just hit me up, send me an email or something, and I'll knock it out. I'm going to have to go back over this because it's just weird how some of the stuff, the TPU isn't adhering to certain spots. So I might have to find something better. Need the hex. Oh. It's a dual 4-in-1. All right. Well, let's see. That wraps it to about 3:16 in the morning. I think that's fair. This is our first night to do the after hours. Tomorrow will be pretty cool because tomorrow I'll be selling all the stuff that we took apart today, and it'll be at awesome discounts. You guys will get a couple. You can probably get cameras for a few bucks. I mean, I just got to move the stuff out of my place here as we get ready to move into our new place, and then we'll work and get this quad flying. Or I'll show you. It does fly now. I'll show you what it does. We'll go over our crash test on our 85, and what else? Let's see, we're going to finish the 4-inch. This is the one that hit the goalpost. We're going to rebuild the new 3-inch using the same frame, and I'll show you guys. We'll build the 85 analog version. This is really cool, really tiny, really light. I loved it, and it flies forever. All right, so I guess on that note, hey, not bad for a first night. We had some fun. So guys, if you need anything, just let me know. You can always hit me up, and I hope you guys have a safe night. It is 3:17 in the morning here, and I'm hoping my wife doesn't kick my ass when I go inside. Again, this is just FPV after hours. It's not anything that follows any specific order. It's just me doing some work, and if anybody's up and wants to tune in and chat, they're always welcome to, okay? So we'll do it again tomorrow and do it every night probably. It could be during the day too. I mean, it's just going to be whenever we're doing shit. All right, guys. Listen, you all have a good night too. I'll show you this one full build. This is gonna be pretty neat, and we'll talk to you soon. All right. Where's my new logo? Is that my thing? Yeah, there it is. See ya.